My name is Kola Agwola. I am the author of the book, Sex, Women and God. Well, I'm sure quite a lot of you have heard about this book. It's getting quite a lot of reviews and quite a lot of people are talking about it. And yes, it is quite an interesting and unusual book. First of all, it's talking about a topic that most people don't like talking about, that is sex. And it also addresses the connection between sex, God, and us, women, men, and sort of delves into things that most Christians and people generally would like to sort of just not talk about, those inconvenient things. Well, first of all, I must say that sex is not that dirty, smutty thing that many people kind of think it is. In my opinion, I think that over the years, that has been employed in the forces of darkness to kind of pollute our thinking, to distort our views about something that is really special in God's heart. Now think about it. God created the heavens and the earth. He created man, he created woman. Sex was God's idea. God thought about sex. He designed sex. He implemented sex. And he maintains sex. Sex is God's idea. It was all his idea right from the beginning. It had nothing to do with the devil. And it has nothing to do with evil as well. Sex is a good thing. And what this book tries to do is to make the world realize that God is an exciting God. I mean, think about it. I mean, anyone that's had sex before would know sex is brilliant. And what God wants is every single person that's having sex tonight, God wants them to give him glory. God wants them to give him glory because it was all his idea. And that is what this book is all about. It addresses the beginnings of sex. It delves into where sex started from, the roots of sex. It tells you about the beauty of sex and how we can make sex better. How we can enjoy sex better. It sort of takes away all the shroud of ungodliness that over the years has surrounded the topic of sex and takes this most important subject in the center of God's heart, where it really should be. And part of the things I try to do with this book is address a few questions that people might have. For instance, does God approve of anal sex? I mean, what kind of music is appropriate during sex? How many times can a couple have sex in a day? What positions are approved by God? And these are the kind of topics that I try to delve into and answer, in this book. I mean, to just finish with this introduction, I would like to read page 86 of this book to you. It says, consider these warnings. I said, if a woman and a man are not ready to do what's required for great sex, I tell them not to get married. If a young woman is not ready to pay the price to satisfy a man sexually, she's better off staying single. If a young man is not ready to pay the price to satisfy a woman sexually, to ensure she has orgasms regularly and not fake them, and is not just pretending to climax just to make him happy, then he should not marry. Marriage is not for the immature or the faint-hearted. Marriage is serious kingdom business. And so is sex in marriage. It's meant only for serious kingdom-minded people, not for jokers. Sex, Women and God, it's a must read for every single person that's interested in the subject of sex, that's interested in man or woman, and that's interested in marriage. Get your copy. Thank you very much.